What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome back to my 100% playthrough for Final Fantasy 1. Guys, we are on part number 10 right now, and this is gonna be where we kill Chaos because we are in the final dungeon, the Chaos Shrine. And let's just take a moment right now to really appreciate this music, okay? This music is goddamn phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Oh man. It is such a good music track. Like, it is an amazing music track for sure. So you gotta have an amazing music track for the end of an amazing game. Like, there's no getting around that, like, at all, you know? It's like you've got to pair an awesome game with an awesome soundtrack, and that is exactly what they did with FF1. Right, with that said though, let's actually just do this, shall we? It's like we've got a few things to do in here. And this place can be a bit of a maze. We're going to be, well, we're essentially going to have to go the long way everywhere because, well, places are sealed by, you know, just a ton of doors, unfortunately. So that is one thing we need to keep an eye on. Right, so let's just make our way around, shall we? Murdering everything in our sight on our way to murder the lovely Chaos. I should probably mention as well, things in this dungeon are actually quite a bit stronger than, you know, what you would normally be used to from the rest of the game. So do keep that in mind. You know, it's like things are not always going to be very easy in here. You can definitely get a game over. It's like one of the things I actually suggest doing, which I didn't do, is, you know, make sure you stock up on potions, high potions, ethers, phoenix downs, and things like that. I'm ridiculously overpowered right now, so I don't need to worry too much about the, you know, the general mobs in here, to be fair. So I think the only thing that could really pose any form of a problem to me would actually be Chaos at the end. But even then, the only reason for that is he just has like way too much health. Right, let's use the chime that we picked up like forever ago. Play a little song. The original Crystal theme, man. God, I love this game. Like, the music in this game is so good. Right, and with that, we can now finally start progressing. Although, now that we've actually gone up and, you know, like, got rid of that slab, we can actually really move around now. Because unfortunately, earlier on, we were, like, sort of locked behind, like, a bunch of walls. Playing the chime there pretty much lets us get through into the open areas of these big rooms. So now it's literally just a case of, you know, going back through. It's like, this is actually the first area we're in right now. So you know where we got teleported to? This is that area, but we couldn't get up to this side because of the fact that, well, all those stone columns are in the way, blocking us. So, yeah, it's one of them, unfortunately. It's right, though. There's not really a whole lot in our way now. It's literally just a case of, you know, follow the pathway around and we'll be done, basically. So hold on, I'm still getting quite a bit of EXP in here. It's like we might actually finish this at 56, maybe 57, depending on random encounters. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, one of the things I should mention as well is we are actually going to be fighting the Fiends again in here, only they're actually going to be a bit stronger. So, first up, we have the good old Leech. Well, no, I can't say Leech, otherwise Merc will kill me again. The Lich King, the good old Lich. At least I think that's how you properly pronounce it anyway. But yeah, so these Fiends are going to have, like, way higher stats compared to the first time we fought them. Lich, not so much. Lich is still kind of, you know, a bit of a pushover. The later ones, however, do get quite a bit more in terms of health. And then we'll pretty much just, well, we'll get kind of swarmed by the later ones, to be honest. Wait a minute, where am I? Oh wait, yeah, I've got to go up and around now. I was just about to say, like, hang on, why have I not been put up against another Fiend? Well, it's because I was in the entire wrong area to begin with. Okay, so yeah, we do have the next Fiend actually coming up in just a moment. Oh, you know what? Did I forget the items? No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I didn't forget them. So they're going to be down here. Down here. Down, down, down. Alright, let's go along to the right first. Just because of the fact that, you know, it's going to be a dead end. So we might as well go this way first. Get the item that's all the way over at the end of here. And then we can backtrack, do the left side, and then move on. Oh yeah, there's a Mega Elixir there. I think that's actually the only Mega Elixir in this whole game. Like, oh, excuse me. Outside of, you know, the post-game dungeons anyway. Well, post-game dungeons. The dungeons are exclusive to, like, the newer versions anyway. I think you can actually get some Mega Elixirs from there. No, I can't actually remember. In fact, I swear these lava worms actually give good rewards. Let's see what they give. So there's 3 of them, only 1,000. I guess not. It's probably a different type of worm. I know there is a type of worm in the game that gives really, really nice rewards in terms of EXP and gil. I just can't remember which worm it was. Maybe it's the purple worm. Might be the purple worm, yeah. Alright, so there's the Sasuke's blade, and with that, we can now move on, fight the next Fiend, and move on to the next floor. See, it's like, even though it's the final dungeon, you know, I mean, I've said this a few times already, this playthrough, but the game is actually really, really short. So you don't have to worry about, like, this place taking too long or anything like that. It's like, if anything, you'll actually just blitz through it, sort of like I'm doing. Now, obviously, I am a little, you know, strong. Like, I'm definitely a little OP for this point. But it's not the hardest of dungeons, even with that, you know. Oh, have I just gone through the wrong one? Do I need the left or the right? No, it doesn't matter. They both take me to the same place, don't they? Yeah, because then I can go all through this door, come out the middle. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Tell you what, though, I would have liked, like, you know, some more mini bosses, maybe some more treasure chests in here. But again, you know, limited memory. Oh, damn. Merc actually needs healing. I should probably heal Merc before he dies and murders me. Kyorja, yeah, let's give Merc some love. We'll let Withered give Merc some love. Little 9,999 health. No, wrong button. I really hope that doesn't actually flee. No, never mind, we killed him. Yeah, I don't know why Kyorja goes so high, because I don't think it's possible to get your health, like, anywhere near that high in FF1. In fact, I think the cap is actually just 999. I think, anyway. I don't know, maybe that was raised in the PSP version. I can't actually remember. We'll have to see. Right, so we are on B4 right now, and this is actually the second to last floor, and also where we're going to get some more treasure. Like, we are going to get a lot more treasure. I'm just going to quickly beat Tiamat first of all, and then I will go ahead and get the Masamune. Alright, so Tiamat's dead, so let's go collect the treasure we need, shall we? It's like, there's actually only one more treasure left for us to collect now, and that's actually what we're going down for right now. Once we've got this treasure, then it is officially 100% complete for the, you know, like all the treasure collectibles and things like that. So, like, the only thing we won't be doing is, you know, maxing out the bestiary. Just because I personally see no real need or reason to max it out. You know, it's like, you don't get anything for it, it's just... I don't know, like, it's just a little bit of information, but if you want to see the bestiary, like, it's easier just to look up online and that. Right, so, the Masamune. Now, if you don't know, the Masamune is rather unique in the fact that it can be equipped to anybody. Not only can it be equipped to anybody, it is actually really, really strong. So, as you can see right now, it has 64 attack and 30 accuracy. Now, on the NES version, that is, okay, you know what, I'm going to take that off and I'm going to put it on the Thief. But yeah, in the NES version, that is actually the strongest weapon in the game. On the PSP version, because of the extra unique dungeons and things like that, we do have much stronger weapons available. So it is no longer the most OP weapon. It is, however, really, really useful in the fact that any class can equip it. So things like, you know, your black mage, your white mage, whichever, they can equip it and it will give them a really, really nice damage increase. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot, you have to fight this guy every time you walk past. Completely forgot about that. I thought we could just, you know, murder him and then come back, but I guess not. Right, let's revive Moop. I'm sorry, Moop, I didn't mean to let you die, buddy. I really didn't mean to let you die, my man. It was totally an accident. It's like, you can't punish me for letting you die. I've kept you alive for a lot of parts right now, dude. You definitely can't punish me for that one. It's one death in like 3 videos. There is nothing to punish for that. Oh man. Right, okay, now that we've revived Merc, we've healed up, it is time to go and kill Chaos. Because he's going to be right on the other end of these stairs. Sort of. We've actually got to go around to get to him. Also, fun little fact. If you actually look up a map of this area, like floor 8, it actually looks like a pentagram. It does actually look like a pentagram. Like, you've got no way of knowing this in-game. But obviously, you know, with data miners and things like that, once they extract all the data from it, we were actually able to see the entire floor at once. And it is actually in the shape of a pentagram. Right, with that though, let's go ahead and save the game. Because it is final boss time. Now, I'm not actually going to fast forward this boss because, you know, final boss, we've got to fully experience it. How you doing, Garland? Do you remember me? I was once known as a Knight of Cornelia. I do remember you, oddly enough. I murdered you and everything. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then, but the 4 great forces saved me by sending me back through time. Once here, I sent the 4 fiends into the future. Yeah, this is like super confusing time travel, you know. Where they shall once again use the 4 great forces to send me into the past. God damn, I hate time travel. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. And he now becomes some kind of satanic creature. It's amazing how these things happen, isn't it? But I'll be reborn again here, so even as you die again and again, I shall return. Born again into this endless circle that I have created. You know, this is one of those things that really hurts my mind when I try to think about. I don't know why, it's one of those things, man. Right, so, first things first, I'm just gonna actually start buffing everybody just for safety, you know? Plus, Chaos has a lot of health. It's like, if you don't know, Chaos actually has 20,000 health on the PSP version of the game. So it's gonna take a bit of doing to get through that. Although, obviously, you know, with my super OP sword, it's not gonna be that difficult, to say the least. You know, it's like we're pretty much just gonna crush him, to be fair. But even so, I will still set up my buffs a little, just to try and speed it up, you know. Right, how much damage is this gonna do? Ooh, yeah, I think after this holy, I'm gonna have Wither just start casting Hilargia. I do like Holy on this game, though. I think the animation for Holy is super good here. Much better than, like, the newer games where it's just, like, a bunch of random white little balls that go flying through the enemy, you know? I don't know what it is, but I'm really not a fan of that sort of Holy. I definitely prefer, you know, like, the ancient, mystical circle kind. I don't know, does that make me weird, or... It's just what I prefer, you know? I tell you what, I like how everybody is doing, like, no damage apart from my warrior. It's because of the weapons that I have on. Also, if you don't know, Chaos actually, like, he has a resistance against pretty much all types of magic in the game. So it's definitely better to just start spamming attacks. In fact, let's see how much Merc does with the Masamune on. I'm kind of curious how much that's gonna do. Hopefully Withered can start spamming Hilargia though. So at the moment I'm getting hit like a truck. And see, that's even with like really good high-end gear on me at the moment. Like, he's still hitting me really, really hard. Ooh. Wait, who has my Masamune? Who has my... Is it... Oh, it's on my white... No! Okay, yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter. We'll just equip Thor's hammer. Go back to Hilargia. We'll give the Masamune to my white mage. White mage? My black mage. We'll let Merc do it, man. Alright, let's see how much damage Merc does now. Hopefully it'll do quite a bit. Hopefully. Okay, thankfully we all dodged Earthquake. That gives me enough time to actually get some health back. Definitely gonna come in handy, that is. Only 100. Yeah, I'm gonna have Merc just spamming Flare, I think. I'm gonna set up Invisor as well. Just for a little bit more dodge chance, you know? Flare. Yeah, we'll spam Flare. See, this is one of the things that without the glitched weapon that I've got on the warrior, this fight wouldn't be difficult. It would just be incredibly, incredibly long. It's like, basically, what would be happening right now if I didn't have this glitched equipment is my warrior and my thief would actually just be constantly throwing ethers on Withered and Merc. And then I would literally just have Withered spamming Hilargia and Merc spamming Flare. That is literally all I would do differently without glitched equipment. So again, like, you wouldn't really have any trouble. Well, there we go. Chaos is defeated. But yeah, the glitched equipment, just a speed boost. Like, the fight isn't actually that difficult at my current level, my current stats and that. So I figured, you know what, we'll save 2-3 minutes. Well, it'll probably be longer than 2-3 minutes, to be fair. It'll probably be more like 10 minutes. Right, and with that, we can now enjoy the ending. Now that we've saved the world from darkness, as all great warriors of light should do. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that raged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. I have to admit, the background image does look pretty peaceful, to be honest, doesn't it? Like, it does look really, really peaceful. The light of the 4 crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. You know, I probably should speed this up a little. Right, but magnified by the 4 forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters ran rampant, and the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. It seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever, but the bravery of 4 young travellers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the 4 endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Yeah, so if you don't know, this is where the actual, the actual story of the 4 Warriors of Light began. That's why at the very start of the game, where the king was on about like a prophecy of the 4 warriors, it's actually, like, he was actually talking about us when we went back to the past. Tales of dwarves and elves, of dragons and shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. You know, seeing that dwarf set kind of reminded me one thing. I never actually went back to Mount Durga and got the Excalibur, did I? I still have the adamantite in my inventory. God damn it. And now their return is upon us. With the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended. That's the power of light. Must never be used for dark. And that the true crystals reside in your heart. For you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. You're a hero. That's right, I'm talking to every one of you who's watching right now. You're all heroes, okay? And there we go. Final Fantasy 1 is complete. And now we're on to the credits. I tell you what though, man, I love this game. It's like, it wasn't the first one that I played in the Final Fantasy franchise, but it is definitely an amazing game to start the franchise, you know? It's like, just think, guys, just think. Without this game, there would be no Square. There would be no Final Fantasy series. This game is literally like a legacy. Well, I mean, I guess it is a legacy, you know? It's such a good game. I absolutely love it. I really do absolutely adore it. But though, guys, I am going to end the commentary here. You guys feel free to enjoy the rest of the credits, the nice little pictures, including the actual Warrior of Light right there. And of course, though, we are not actually done with Final Fantasy 1. We're going to be doing all the optional dungeons as well. So if you're interested in that, make sure you tune in to tomorrow's video. Still though, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, then please be sure to hit that like button and leave a comment down below. And for those of you who are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the Final Fantasy Marathon that we are currently doing, where I play every game in the series. Still though, everybody, I do want to thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed Final Fantasy 1. And, well, after we do the optional dungeons, we will be taking on Final Fantasy 2. So, hopefully I will see you all there. Goodbye, everybody.